Have you been thinking about moving to Quincy, Massachusetts? Well, I've lived here for 7 amazing years, and as a luxury realtor, I've seen both the sparkle and the stress that come with calling this city home. From waterfront views to parking woes, I'm breaking down the real pros and cons of living in Quincy, Massachusetts, including some things that most agents may not tell you. But before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to provide content tailored to your needs. Now, let's take a stroll through this coastal city I used to call home. Pro number 1, waterfront living without Cape Cod price tag. Quincy gives you stunning coastal living without the long drive or the 7-figure Cape price tag. From Marina Bay's luxury condos to the charm of Squantum and Hawes Neck, you can find a waterfront lifestyle with city access. By the way, you can catch the Marina Bay Ferry, which launches from Squantum Point Park, and enjoy the water view right into Boston, and parking is free. For those of you who are new to Quincy, Squantum is a peninsula surrounded by water on 3 sides: Dorchester Bay, Quincy Bay, and Neponset River. If you're looking for a taste of luxury, you need to check out Squantum. Now, Wollaston Beach is near and dear to my heart because I've lived there, and it's 10 minutes from the beach. Here you can walk, run, or bike 2.3 miles along Quincy Shore Drive and enjoy the ocean view. Now, you can't forget about the quaint town of Hawes Neck either. It's a 1-mile peninsula just jutting into the Boston Harbor. This community is closely knit, and you'll find locals at Perry Beach or Off the Hook Bar and Grill. Don't you love that name? Now, imagine sipping your morning coffee with ocean views, then hopping on the Red Line to be in downtown Boston in 20 minutes. You really do have the best of both worlds: beach and Boston. Con number 1, flood zones and the cost of living. Many waterfront and low-lying homes sit in flood zones, especially in Hawes Neck, Germantown, and parts of Squantum. That dreamy beach bungalow, well, it might come with a not-so-dreamy flood insurance premium. And trust me, it's not something you want to find out after you fall in love with the house. Pro number 2, easy access to Boston without living in Boston. Quincy is a true commuter's paradise with 4 Red Line T stations. You have North Quincy, Wollaston, Quincy Center, and Quincy Adams. Plus, you can park your car at 3 of those stations. Just get there early because it can fill up quickly. If you need to drive into Boston, you have quick highway access to I-93 and Route 3. If you love the idea of working in the city but retreating to a quieter, classier coastal community, well, Quincy nails that balance beautifully. Now, con number 2 is traffic. Traffic can be brutal. I'm keeping it real. Hancock Street, the Quincy Center Rotary, and even local back roads can turn into traffic traps. Whether you are trying to get to yoga class, an open house, or picking up a friend from the T station, you might find yourself saying a few words that can't go on YouTube. And pro number 3, it's a foodie's paradise with a global twist. Quincy's food scene is a hidden gem. The city has one of the largest Asian American populations in Massachusetts, so we're talking incredible dim sum, sushi, ramen, and bubble tea, all from locally owned spots. As a former Quincy resident, I still come back for the food. One of my favorites is Bright Light, which combines Filipino classics like lumpia, adobo, pancit, and lechon with Jamaican favorites like jerk chicken, oxtail stew, and curry goat. I could go on, but I'll save those restaurants for a separate video. Con number 3, did you know that parking's an extreme sport here? By that I mean you might arrive at your destination, but get a mental workout in because you've been in your car getting laps in around the block. Many Quincy neighborhoods, especially North Quincy and Wollaston, have narrow streets, tight driveways, and permit-only parking zones. I used to say, if you find a parking spot in Quincy Center during dinner hours, well then buy a lottery ticket. Why? Because that hardly ever happens, and it's truly your lucky day. Quick tip, just leave early for parking. Historic charm meets modern growth. That's pro number 4. Did you know that Quincy is known as the city of presidents? Well, John Adams and John Quincy Adams, they were the 2nd and 6th president of the US. John Adams served between 1798 and 1801. That was more than 100 years ago. And to be exact, 2025 is the year that Quincy celebrates 400 years of settlement. This is huge, and the city has planned a series of events, concerts, and festivities to commemorate this history. For details, you can check out Quincy's 400th on their website. The remodeled Quincy Center is also the location of the new town square called Hancock Adams Common. Quincy has come a long way. There's new residential building, luxurious apartments, retail spaces, and public areas. The Granite Street project is planned for 250 plus units, and the Hancock Street apartment building is being planned out as well. 1445 Hancock Street is currently under construction and planning to open in spring of 2027. Quincy is really evolving. You've got cobblestone charm on one side and rooftop bars and brand new luxury apartments and condos on the other. Quincy's glow up is real, and they aren't even finished yet. There's construction focused on improving roads and accessibility for pedestrians. For example, we've already seen the completion of Quincy Center, where they added better lighting, an elevator, improved signage, and accessibility from the Bergen Parkway. They also have redesigned streets, made safer crossings, and enhanced sidewalk and bike connectivity. Con number 4, with growth comes growing pains. More construction, more people, and rising home prices means Quincy's no longer the best-kept secret. That cute, quiet neighborhood you toured a year ago, it might have a high-rise going up next door. Now, pro number 5, tight-knit communities and local pride. Quincy neighborhoods like Marymount, Squantum, and Wollaston have true neighborhood pride, with annual events, beach cleanups, and a real sense of community. As someone who's lived here for nearly a decade, I can tell you, once you're in, you're family. Con number 5 is ongoing construction and development. With competitive median home prices, I know affordability and cost of living can remain a challenge. And only you can decide if the value that Quincy provides is enough for you. Maybe you need to think about what exactly you're looking for and for how long. Could Quincy be just a stepping stone along your journey, or is it more of a permanent destination? Or is it where you want to build generational wealth? I know Quincy was a great home for me. Every city has its quirks, but Quincy's charm, location, and waterfront luxury make it one of South Shore's most compelling places to live. If you are thinking about buying or selling in Quincy, or you just wanted the real scoop, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments. I'm Abby of Valencia-Gooding, your advocate, your vision, your guide, and maybe your future neighbor. See you in the next one.